This is super cool. This is super cool. Super cool. I love the Sadith! I am so excited. What do you mean I don't have to pick? Holy shit. 2 cakes! Hello, hello, hello. Long time no see. It's been a long time since I've done a video on this channel. But, currently today there is a Nintendo Direct on Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Fortune's Weave is a game that I've been, like, really tracking the news on, like, daily. I haven't, like, posted anything about it, but, like, they've been posting a lot on Twitter and also on Nintendo Today. And recently it's gotten to the point where the news on Twitter and Nintendo Today, which, like, one is Japanese, one is the English version, have got caught up with each other. And so it kind of felt like there was a direct coming at some point. We basically went over all of the details of each of the factions in the game and, like, how the different routes are going to break down. And so it felt like this was the time, right? And now we're getting it now, which I'm really interested in. I'm super interested in this game in general. Three Houses was a big, like, hit for me. Not so much engaged, but I'm sure every time I hear anybody talk about, like, Fire Emblem recently, even people who aren't like explicitly Fire Emblem YouTubers, they always say, I loved Three Houses. I didn't play Engage, though. Which is crazy, because some of these guys are the kinds of people who I think would be into Engage because of how, like, anime fan service-y it kind of comes off of. But, no. I'm sure y'all are sick of hearing that, is what I'm trying to say, if you're, like, an actual, like, hardcore Engage fan. But, yeah, that was my experience also. I've also played, like, Three Houses. I played Echoes. I played Fates when it came out. And also Awakening. And I like a little bit of Fire Emblem 7 way back when. But, like, I have a decent amount of experience, but I think I'm a new fan. Also used to play Heroes, but stopped because you really shouldn't play gachas for too long. It's not good for your health. Something also kind of crazy that I'm seeing right now is that, like, ordinarily, these Nintendo Directs, they just kind of start. But right now they're, like, actually playing a sizzle reel of, like, Nintendo news. Yeah. Before the Direct. Which, by the way, is so smart. I actually don't... I'm surprised they haven't done this prior. That actually makes so much sense. They're, talking about Nintendo Music, which has recently become a really dope service, actually. I'm just yapping my ass off. It's like 8 minutes till it starts. But, yeah, it's become a lot more dope. I really want them personally. If we're talking about, like, Nintendo Music, that whole debacle, I guess not debacle, but like whole situation, they have Awakening and Engage music up there. I am actually fiending for them to drop Fates and Three Houses soundtrack. I am actually super shocked that it isn't there already. Although I imagine Fortune's Weave will be there as well, which is a whole other thing. Fortune Weave's soundtrack is actually stupid from how the little bits I've, like, heard through gameplay footage and stuff. It's like every one of these songs sounds amazing, and the game looks great. One thing about Engage that I never really acknowledged when it came out, but, like, that game looks good. Like, Three Houses is a kind of ugly game, and, like, part of that is blamed on Koei Tecmo's engine, but, like, another part of that is just it's a switch. It's like they had to essentially build something from scratch, as opposed to, like, on the 3DS and stuff where they had like a foundation, a rough foundation, but a foundation nonetheless. I don't know. It was it was a little rough, but this new game looks really good. I also just think out of the four factions, it's been stupid hard actually to pick which faction you want to go with, and I don't even know if there really is a choice because we don't know enough information. We'll probably get that in this, but, like, the more information I learn about each of the factions, like Theodora, Leda, Kai and Dietrich, it's making it silly to make a decision, because I'm like, damn. Like, even if I wasn't interested in a route personally, like, Dietrich is probably the route I'm interested in the least, because I really want to jump into the new setting of Dagda. I want to be following somebody who's from that area, and while Dietrich is, like, the Three Houses guy, he's from Fodlan, and he has, like, a sidekick who may or may not be one of them fellas from Three Houses, and, like, probably will have the most amount of, like, direct connections and lore. I'm like, I don't want that as my first playthrough. I want to, like, dive in deep on somebody else. But, like, his extended cast, all the people on his team, they're so dope. They're so dope. They're like, oh, man, I'm missing out on all these guys because I don't want to play as Dietrich first. Damn. I think I'm going to go with Leda first, and I that was my decision from the get-go. It was my initial gut reaction because of how, like, intense she is and her, like, storyline is, but it's not an easy decision, and I would argue that I think her supporting cast is probably the least outwardly interesting. Bucker's really cool, but like, I'm not super sold on everybody else. It seems very much like the performance based team, which, like, isn't necessarily the thing you're like. I like, as an actor, I'm not necessarily drawn to that as in a Fire Emblem party necessarily, but I'm really interested on how her, like, revenge plot is gonna play out. Also, she seems like the most, like, centralized to to Dagda, but not not so ignorant about the setting, I guess, or, like, so different. Like, Ceramus for Theodora is, like, its own thing that I feel like is separate to Dagda, and Kai is, like, a kid who's, like, from a really small town, so he doesn't necessarily have an established worldview. I kind of want to go into a character who knows the area and then work from it. Also, Kai's faction is stupidly interesting also. I don't know what it is. There's something mysterious about him. And, like, even though most of his faction are, like, young people, it's, like, there's something about, like, the, like, fresh eyes on the world, and also the like, weird eye stuff going on with him. Like, I don't really know what's going on with him, and that's really intriguing for me for some reason. Like, there's a lot of appeal. And same with Theodora. I think, like, the whole thing with Ceramus and, like their literature ban and, like, their relationship to the bigger kingdom and all of that is it's curious to me. It's curious. I don't know. I think currently my plan is Leda first, Dietrich second, because I really like his extended cast, and I actually do, like, if I have to go through multiple playthroughs, I would like to get the lore out of the way earlier. Maybe Kai third, because, again, I'm very curious about how he connects to the bigger picture of things. Like, why are we following this little guy? Like, what is his significance? And then Theodora last, probably. Even though, again, I think she's really cool. But I just think she's the one with the least amount of direct pull, even though I'm sure she's going to be fire. The thing I really want to learn about is, like, the general plot, what's up with F-Mill, like, how the structure of the game is, because, like, again, it's sort of a big-ass mystery as it currently is. Okay, full screen. Teen. Boom, switch 2. Alright, let's get it. Oh, and this whole thing with the underworld and stuff, like, I'm curious. What? This world's rightful ruler. That's actually kind of insane. Oh my god, there's statues of these guys. I mean, as many as you can recruit. Interesting. So it's like the whole thing to, like, recruit these guys from the past to, like, fight this war in the future or something? Because like that makes me sound like this lady is trying to like revive Sothis by opening up the underworld or something.
Empire, a land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods.
Curious.
In the capital city of Daxian,
Daxian. Also, the calendar is different, so we still don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel.
it's teeming with trading ships, temples to the gods, and other establishments lying.
Sorry, I'll stop fiddling with that.
This is also where the heroic games are held.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Empire's first and founding king.
Oh. Bald. That's definitely not you.
It's said that Solel, the current ruler, will grant one
Unless he just shaved his head.
the games.
Yeah, that's the big premise.
The prize holds strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield.
These are a lot of the characters we've been seeing. But like, a lot of these characters actually haven't even been named yet.
The story revolves
These...
around 4 heroes
I...
who have entered the heroic.
Yeah.
Who you choose
Dietrich seems like he's a psychopath, which makes sense, given his relation. Kai, with his thing in his hand and his weird changing eyes. Oh, actually we get to see his hometown. That's cool.
On his 15th birthday, his
Oh,
father is imprisoned beneath Daxian.
that's his dad.
Committed.
I feel like we've seen this guy before, but we also seen the other guy, haven't we?
Life as a family. He sets out with his
Right.
childhood friends to win the
Why is he in prison? I don't get it.
heroic
Why they free my mans? Why'd they lock him up? Dietrich. This guy seems like a sick fuck, to be honest.
search of a stronger opponent is attacked
Like-
by an enormous monster while sailing a stormy
Like he seems to be here just to... Do you see what I'm saying? Smoke demon.
shore in the foreign land of Dagda.
Oh, he crashes. I got the impression he just landed normally.
Battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic game.
Yeah. Look at this.
Slake his thirst for battle. Dietrich
He-
decides to compete in the heroic games.
Okay, it seems like he just came here by accident.
That settles it. Time to hit the road.
Because
Daxian.
the impression I got is that he's trying to kill the Divine Sovereign. But maybe he isn't. Maybe he just happened to crash here.
Ceramis in the
Which is
south.
very fortunate.
Pandora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night.
Oh.
Loathed throughout the lands,
The Keeper of Death and Night?
swearing to restore the honor of
Interesting.
goddess and defend the faith
Interesting.
and the peace of
That seems like it ties to the main story a lot, actually.
veteran retainers into battle with the
Damn, these cutscenes look really nice. That seems like it's really relevant, actually. I've suddenly got more interested in Theodore. You see the problem?
and blessed.
Point of prestige.
Lita is consumed
So
by
she's not a commoner.
following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown Satan.
Mm-hmm. Giving big Dimitri energy.
Seek revenge.
Jesus
She
Lord.
eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate
Bertrand, the white mane demon.
to bring an end to the man who murdered her
Yeah, she's also a little psychotic.
father. Head to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
Mm. Oh, what's that weapon?
But I won't be letting you take the victory today.
And his eyes are, if they've changed again.
If victory is decided by conviction alone,
Bonaventure,
I think it shall be up
Tobias.
to you.
So we are going to be fighting each other. Oh, that, that's the guy.
But I'm sorry.
That's the guy who did it.
It's not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice.
Yeah, okay. Also, the structure of the heroic games is interesting. Right. Makes sense.
Their initial placement on the
And there's also, like, the guest members as well.
battle
That's so interesting. There's so many guest characters in that just one map.
is shown in blue.
Like, it seems like there's a big emphasis on doing these missions while also having additional members from other teams and other factions show up.
Your units have completed their actions.
And that there might also be, like,
You'll take
cross,
moving and fighting
like,
across
cross allegiance.
engage in fierce combat. Victory
Oh.
includes defeating the opposing leader.
That name's Bendits. Bendits. cross like faction supports and stuff.
And their allies can utilize various means of attack.
Also, like they changed the way that the weapons work, so you can just like attack normally without taking any weapon durability.
Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks.
Oh, interesting. Because I feel like gauntlets are less.
Massive damage to cavalry units.
Oh, interesting.
Axes have low accuracy but high attack power.
That's normal.
Bows strike enemies at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Deal fatal blows
To flying enemies, yeah. It feels like they're changing the rules a lot.
is effective against foes with heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
It can also heal or
This is all normal, but like the spear specifically having. Who is this guy?
swords that call down
It looks like he's from Bridget.
like firearms and other unique weapons
Yeah,
to find.
yeah, gun.
Positioning is a key element of
A higher evasion for gauntlets. It's no longer a brave weapon. It's more of a defensive
range of attack.
tool.
They
You'll counterattack, yeah. That's normal too.
those equipped
Interesting.
with weapons from a distance.
And then like spears are specifically good against. Oh, this guy's name is Diego.
To avoid
We've seen him before. Like specifically being anti-cavalry is crazy.
while adjacent allies can receive buffs.
Right, support buffs. That's also normal. A lot of this is normal. Like recurring from previous games.
Unleashed at the expense of weapon durability.
Mm-hmm. And it's so interesting.
Greater power,
This guy looks so freaking cool, man. Look at this guy.
range, or other advantageous
Deadeye.
so use them in
The
decisive
character design in this game is fantastic. And look at him with his Gallic gun.
consume your soul in exchange for power.
Your soul.
Blaze arts.
Consume my soul.
Burst of otherworldly power from his hand to cast flame.
I know there's like a soul gauge, but like,
After moving, Dietrich's
what is the implication of this?
warp him to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible.
You're telling me his cloak is what lets him do that?
Theodora uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl it at foes.
Yeah. Just throws a big rock because she's stupidly strong for some reason. Oh, yeah.
Summon a powerful monster.
Oh, cool.
These
So it's like a whole ass
turn the tide of battle.
like unit, not just like an attack. Oh, okay, okay. So
Additionally, if your allies
you have
fall
powerful effects, but
I think I need a break.
you can turn back time.
yeah, of course.
After each move,
Fortuna's blessing. Interesting.
so don't be afraid to rethink
That
your strategy
character that was on that list
plan.
looked a lot like Shamir, like freakishly like Shamir.
Based on their class, such as
Shido,
who are
Master of
skilled
Swords. Interesting.
Bardingers who fight on horseback.
Interesting. The flavor text of changing the name of these
Units' abilities can change
like it seems like there's a lot of classes that are similar to previous ones, but they have different names, or they're just like completely new.
also vary.
Yeah, of course.
Classes are divided into beginner, specialty,
Yeah.
advanced tiers.
Okay, so only 3 tiers, like
Beginner classes are the
3 houses. I guess technically there's
excel in handling
there was 4 in 3 houses, but
diviners can wield magic.
yes. I also think diviners can use the swords as well.
For more ground, there are 5 beginner classes in all.
Orneus riders,
Specialty classes.
specialty classes. Oh,
Specific abilities. Armored knights boast ironclad defense
right,
and
yeah.
heavy armor.
Who's this guy? Goliath? That's crazy.
Winged soldiers can
There's
wield
this girl,
cover long distances.
Alexandra. Alexandra.
Charioteers can strike
Charioteers.
enemies
That's super
in a
cool.
straight line.
I love how
Over 10
much this game has been playing.
classes are masters
Yeah,
of
that person looks like Shamir.
cataphracts
Like a lot like Shamir.
with the defense of heavily armored units.
I see. So like an armored cavalry.
Are skilled with both
Oh,
swords and white magic.
interesting. Interesting. Very specific.
Who possess a
Oh my god.
combination of strengths. You'll
Yeah. Is that Anna riding an elephant riders?
find other classes that
This is super cool. This is super cool.
beasts.
This is super cool. I love the Sedith! We knew that was Sedith, but that was confirmation.
Between matches,
Sedith.
you'll have time to get
Now what is he doing here?
Intel about your past opponent.
That's crazy work.
Use this information while exploring Daxian. Or
The world map, yeah.
prove your team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
The like Greco-Roman vibe of this game and aesthetic,
Let's look at
and how much they dedicated themselves to it, both in the classes, both in like the ethnic representation.
is where you can receive
Like everything about the aesthetic of this game is awesome.
between matches.
Oh, so you're gonna do this once? Interesting.
As your skills improve, you'll
Per
learn
week,
new
per
ways
week.
to use
That actually is, that's normal. Actually, it's normal for
weapons.
3 houses. Huh. Xenoblade's ass spear.
Other participants on
Or like
research your
oh, you can VOD review. That's funny as hell. Shopping arcade.
shopping arcade. You'll purchase weapons and tools.
Nice.
Or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected.
Right, yeah. That's crazy work. You can review the VOD.
By a bronze statue of the divine sovereign and is home to 7 temples.
Oh, interesting.
Depending on which temple you volunteer in,
Oh,
require a blessing to
right. Actually, that makes sense. Whoa,
These provide effects such as a temporary
them fellows are
shock,
dark as hell.
having the damage
With blessing and
and
without blessings. Is that what? Oh, is that what the additional quests are?
speak to an exam proctor to take a certification exam.
Huh. 2E class. Dreadnought, Barded Ginger, Ovate.
And the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
This music is fantastic. This music is fantastic.
Pleasure I see.
This nigga is a freak. You hearing this man? This man's out here talking about pleasure in reference to murder.
Them by the given deadline to receive rewards. You never
Quests.
know who might ask for your help.
Solo? Oh, that's the Divine Sovereign. Oh my gosh.
Why would someone of your stature be here?
Okay, so there's like more direct side quest kind of situations. Oh, cool. You're new as well.
Recruit powerful
And look
warriors
very
to
nice.
Daxian.
Nice. I mean, that makes sense. So it's...
Try
So-
giving them gifts.
Oh, I see. So like...
Or invite them to share a
Damn, there's so many cool units in this game, bro.
might be enough to win them over.
Because I'm just like looking and seeing all these cool characters. It's like a feast.
Not only can you lodge and eat,
Hmm.
but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather
Right.
materials automatically.
Whoa. And here I thought we knew most of the cast. Nah, there's just more and more fellas.
Characters
The diversity in this game especially is crazy. Like,
each other here too.
it's unprecedented for a Nintendo game, much less a lot of other RPGs. Ha,
Thanks, Kai.
Lillian.
I came here to say I was pulling for you, but it went the other way around.
As your
Sport
character
conversations.
grows, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Right.
For a long time to come.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Oh, hey!
Spot where a mysterious white bird
A white bird, huh?
From here, you can swap to a different hero.
You can what?
Progress is saved for each of the heroes. So play through
Interesting.
all 4 of their stories in parallel.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Interesting. 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 So I don't have to choose. But I do have to choose.
Across the
This is crazy.
time passes
This is
every time you
crazy.
move, so plan your expedition
I
carefully.
see. Interesting. Okay, that kind of explains the time between
Wares,
Anything you'd like?
like matches.
or gather information.
It also kind of reminds me a little bit of
Travel
what was it? Metaphor Reventazio. Man, this is a big game. You
randomly appear.
got 4 whole campaigns and you can play them simultaneously. Oh man,
A skirmish will begin.
I'm gonna be playing this game forever. So you don't have to choose and like commit to one. You can actually switch between them mid
You'll also
playthrough.
find dungeons, where you'll collect materials
And it does feel like you're playing as these guys
along with other treasures
specifically, like not as F-Mill. Even though they kind of described them as the
in a dungeon.
oh my god.
A turn-based clash that
What? What? A what the hell? A turn-based RPG mode in a dungeon? Interesting. What? Of course he can. He's like, I smell smoke. I smell blood. And get battalions. Right? Because she's a queen. And she got the actual power to do it. Okay, so she... It seems like the only person who has battalions, which is interesting. And he can like capture creatures, which is so interesting. I wonder how that like applies, because does he have to be a cavalry for that to be applicable? I didn't see what Leda did, unfortunately. I am so excited. What do you mean I don't have to pick? What do you mean I don't have to pick? Holy shit. 2 cakes! Oh my god. I'm so hyped for the breakdowns people have. Oh my god. You okay, bud? Ah, that's the guy. Interesting. Interesting. Like, it seems like this is like the distant past, though. Or the future or something. Because there's something about the filter and like the way they keep referencing it in the statues they showed at the very beginning where everybody is there but crumbled. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah! A time skip. A time skip. After the heroic games ended. And I guess they were all honored as heroes in the in stone, and then like the Daxian Empire like fell or something, because that's like a spike with armor on it. Sothis. And that's probably the Avatar. Interesting. Just as embodied as a flame.
I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
When does this game take place, bro? Tell me! Stop. Stop. Okay. Balor, demon god. Okay, okay. So it's not like I want to revive Sothis as a crazy zombie.
Even the 4 heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished.
Vanished, huh?
To confront the situation, the progenitor god, Sothis, calls down a single soul.
I see. So this is like a 5th protagonist, essentially. Since we were able to switch through the other ones. Like, you play the original, and then there's like a time skip kind of moment where... Which is very 3 houses, but...
Is the story's true protagonist.
Oh, okay.
You are given 2 choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor on your own.
Oh, it's the bird.
That it's no easy task.
Okay. That makes sense. So you can face it alone?
Use the time-traveling powers of the
Goddess of Fate. There it is, Fortuna.
to change the fates of the 4 heroes.
I see. Interesting.
You must carve your path in the hope of saving
Interesting.
from destruction.
So you're...
Who join you in the future will strengthen the might of your assembled
So
forces.
you're trying to essentially go back in time, change their fate,
Is where your
and then
story begins. The end
you're-
of the
you're-
world at the hands of the demon god.
so it's basically like Lucina. Like if the protagonist of Awakening was a Lucina. and we're going back in time to get everybody to help save the world or something. Spoilers for Awakening, I guess. I'm sorry.
It's up to you.
That is insane.
Fortune's Weave launches September 17th, only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Fire Emblem Fortune
Interesting.
collection, which includes
Interesting.
50-page art book, 12 character art cards, and more will be available the same day. Plus, more Fire
Interesting.
Emblem content will be available following this presentation.
I was just talking about Nintendo today.
Nintendo Music, a service that lets you listen
Or Nintendo Music, my bad.
anytime.
I figured they would upload some music, and the soundtrack is very good.
Additionally, the Nintendo Today
Interesting.
Smart Device app, which brings you daily updates.
Damn it, we're not gonna get any black people in Smash Brothers again. It's gonna be FML. I hate it here.
The app will also feature new information about Fire Emblem Fortune's
Yeah,
Weave,
they've been updating this kind of thing. If you have Nintendo Today, I'd absolutely.
Ask the Developer article.
Ooh,
In which
interesting.
developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
I think my skepticism is eased a little bit. I would really want to read that so I can like know the vibe as a whole. But yeah, damn, that was a good direct. That was a good presentation. I hope my audio was balanced the whole time. I'm gonna keep my post thoughts to a minimum, but wow, interesting. That game looks so good. I was hyped before. I'm hyped even more so now. The fact that like it's not like a route choice, like each of the four, I guess, protagonists who aren't the real protagonists are like swappable between, and you have to like influence their paths in order to like recruit them into the future. Crazy. I feel like the final army you would get at the end of that game would be stupidly large if we're all teaming up together in the end. And like, is it like we need to make sure that they survive, or like their fate is differently? Because like, that's crazy. That's actually quite insane. What an interesting approach. Also just like interesting approach in multiple ways. Like the whole structure of the game is very like unique and like very creative. Also like going into dungeons is not new because Echoes did that, but like having turn-based combat in the dungeons, strange but cool. I'm down with it. Also like being able to switch between them, the like it's very specific like classes, like elephant riders and stuff. Like yeah, this game feels very fresh, very like not a typical Fire Emblem game. Yeah, it's not a very standard Fire Emblem game by any means, and I think that's actually what's so appealing to me, is how unique this game looks. And I think that's why I'm like so invested in it. I'm like, oh, they're cooking. They're not just doing things by the motion like they have tended to do in the past. Hello? Is my mic running? Anyways. I don't know if my recording is being messed up. I'm going to call it here. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, there's the hype button if you want to do that on mobile. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Fortune's Weave, and like what you're looking forward to most, and whose path you're most interested in following. Although I guess we can switch between them, so that'll be interesting. I guess, like, yeah. Wow. It also makes me think that like it's gonna be less of, there's gonna be more interweaving. Like maybe when you choose to, I'm getting distracted again. Maybe when you choose to like recruit a character on one army, they become unavailable on another army, so you kind of have to think about which one you want them to be on, even if they ultimately become available in like the second half of the game. Interesting. That's so curious. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See ya and have a good day.